What's up, Taiwan? How's it going? I'm Erika Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. The neighborhood chief is the lowest level of office up for election this year. The posts are normally held by older people, but more and more young people are getting involved in local government.
Standing at the intersection, directing traffic, helping people cross the street. This isn't a traffic officer. He's a neighborhood chief in Taiwan's capital, Taipei. Jimmy Chen was only 25 when he was elected in 2019, becoming the youngest to hold the post in the city's history. And now, he's seeking a second term.
第一个是一个使命感，就是既然我已经选择这条路，那我觉得4年有很多事情是做不完的。对我来说，我觉得8年啦会是比较完整的。
The position of neighborhood chief is the lowest rung in Taiwan's government. Its main duty is to take care of the residents in each constituency. This ranges from settling interpersonal disputes to checking up on older citizens. It's also unique in Taiwan's democratic system. There are no term limits. People can keep doing the job as long as they win elections. Chen grew up in this neighborhood, but he hadn't planned on becoming a local chief. He decided to pursue that path during his military service with the Kaohsiung Fire Department 6 years ago.
我自己家里其实有遇到一些事情是跟公部门相关，我因为自己的经验，再加上这个替代役的经验，觉得说如果这样的事情发生在我自己的周边，如果我是一个里长的话，我会有一些能力去阻止这些应该处理的事情，可是却被恶意的施压或者是就被模糊带掉。
Chen is now 29, and that's still considered young in this political environment. 66-year-old Liao Qingtong is running for a third term and can often be seen directing traffic alongside Chen. He's been a local chief for 8 years in a neighboring constituency.
我之前就是在警察单位，103年从大同警备队长退休，然后下来马上接着年底也参加里长选举。
He says his years of public service have given him an advantage.
我个人感觉啦，我这个是公务员退休，我有月退休俸，我子女也长大了，我经济上没有后顾之忧，那可以全心全力的来冲刺这个里长职务。我个人认为我的精神体力还可以。
But the landscape is changing, with the younger generations wanting more of a say in their society. Since 2014, the number of candidates under the age of 30 has increased by almost 40%. And experts say the sunflower movement, a widespread protest against a controversial trade agreement with China agreed by the then-ruling Kuomintang, was instrumental in this.
自从2014年的太阳花学运之后，那么许多年轻人感觉到，其实我们是有可能来影响政治的。那么这个政治参与感呢，也比过去来得高。再加上呢，政党以及各种社会团体大力的鼓吹年轻人要参与政治，要走入基层。
But local residents are split on whether less experienced candidates can do the job.
我觉得能为这个里做事的里长就是好的能力。那跟年龄的话，可能应该没有什么太大的关联。
多多少少应该有点关系，因为就是比较老的里长可能经验会比较老道，会知道的事情也比较多，所以可能还是有一点关系。
In a democratic society, there are many possibilities. The recent emergence of young people as candidates has injected new vitality into Taiwan's grassroots politics. While old chiefs may find there's more competition, for voters, it means more options. Leon Lien, Irene Wu, and Erika Liu for TaiwanPlus.
Volunteers in Taidong County on Taiwan's southeast coast have removed nearly 6 tons of garbage from the sea and beaches this year so far. Bottles, cans, masks, and discarded fish nets are among the most common types of trash they have found. Based on the labeling, some of the garbage appears to have floated in on the ocean currents from neighboring countries. The county government says this year's haul is much smaller than the 8.5 tons removed in 2021, as COVID-19 restrictions kept away many of the volunteers who had helped out last year. Taipei Zoo says its giant panda Tuan is recovering well and his appetite is getting better. There were fears for the panda's future last month as his health deteriorated after he was diagnosed with a brain lesion in September. Zookeepers now say Tuan's condition has been stabilizing and he's eating more, though he's not yet well enough for visitors to see him. The zoo placed a board outside the panda enclosure at the end of October for guests to write messages to Tuan. In just a few weeks, it's racked up hundreds of well wishes. But now the zoo is moving the messages online. With a little more rest, Tuan can hopefully get back to greeting his guests in person. The Taiwanese film Gaga is up for 6 awards at the Golden Horse Awards this weekend. It shows how an election splits apart an indigenous Taiwan family and how they struggle to find reconciliation. Director Laha Mebo is the first indigenous woman to be nominated for the top directing award. TaiwanPlus caught up with her to learn more about the movie.
The movie Gaga opens by following an indigenous Taiwan man as he journeys deep into the mountains of Taiwan. The man, Hayong, represents the older generation of Taiwan people. He struggles to keep up with the changing world and chooses to continue living in a traditional way. He lives by a philosophy that the Taiwan people call Gaga.
因为那是一整个人从生到死你要遵循的东西，那个东西很内化也很外显。我所谓内化就是道德规范，我所谓外显就是你不能偷东西，你男女之间不能没有分际，你不可以侵犯别人的领域。其实就有点像，现代来说有点像宪法，可是它是很无形的。那你犯了这些东西，当然不会有那种刑罚，可是我们相信天上的主灵会惩罚你。对，所以它就是一个大自然跟人跟土地的那一种生存的那种原则。
The film shows how these beliefs and ideals have struggled to survive in the modern age. Gaga centers around an election in a Taiwan village where Hayong and his family live. When his oldest son decides to run for township chief, Hayong and his family try to help. But disputes arise, and eventually they break the family apart. Laha got the idea of using an election to tell this story 4 years ago. She saw how an actual election changed the way of life in an indigenous village.
其实外来的选举是破坏部落和谐最大的元凶之一，因为选举让一个部落本来是一个家就开始分裂，那甚至是一个家庭为了选举也分裂。然后因为以前我们是头目也是世袭，所谓头目的领导者也是世袭的，今天该怎么做就是头目说了算，不是像现在这样子你争我夺，大家互相攻击，然后就是有很多不好的文化都进来。
Laha says that preserving traditional values is not a challenge for just the Taiwan. Change, she says, can be difficult for everyone, but Laha still thinks that the shared bond of family and community can help people adapt.
所以我相信其他族群也有像Gaga一样的价值，因为家庭血缘的关系，你不可能就是仇恨到底，所以因为家，然后会让你有前进的动力，因为家也让你纠结，然后因为家，可是你也才有你嘛，对啊，所以我觉得我在讲的是这样的一个精神，对，是我觉得是全人类都通用的，
Gaga is now showing in theaters in Taiwan. It's up for Best Narrative Feature, Best Director, and 4 other awards at the Golden Horse Awards this Saturday in Taipei. Damon Lin, Yvonne Yang, and Eugene Huang for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, we leave you with images from Ukraine of new works by British street artist Banksy. 7 pieces are located throughout the country, including the capital, Kyiv. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.